Hey, what's going on? It's Dakisha Williams, your webinar and business strategist. I want to share with you today how you can create visibility in your brand if you're struggling to get in front of new people. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I'm just putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. 3 ways that you can create visibility for your brand. Okay. One of the number one things that we do is we build our own platform for my clients and for myself. What does that mean? That means that we don't wait for people to invite us to their stage. We build our own stage. All right. So we host virtual trainings. However, if you're just starting out, this episode is brought to you by Easy Webinar. No, seriously, if you're just starting out, you're probably being faced with the fact that you need more visibility for your brand. So there's 3 main ways where I want you to focus your concentration. The first way is speaking on other stages. So that means that you have to have the items in place in order to promote yourself and position yourself to be invited as a guest on stages, like physical stages at conferences or virtual stages like summits and things like that, where you get the opportunity to share your message and you can list build. In order to do so, you need something like a speaker sheet, a speaker reel. With summits, not so much. But if you want to be on a main stage at a conference, you definitely will need like a speaker sheet or a speaker reel. So if you do not have one, I strongly encourage you to get one. Okay. The second thing is to start promoting yourself to be on different podcasts. We have 2 podcasts for our brand. We have the Profit Producers podcast, and we are launching Shattering the Silence podcast in the next few weeks. So excited about that. And but not only is it a way to create my own platform, but it's another way for people to get the visibility for their brand. And so oftentimes myself and my team will pitch me and to be on other podcasts and things like that. I love to be on podcasts. One of the things that I do is if I'm on someone else's podcast, I'll download the episode and I will upload it to my platform. So it also shares on my platform as well. Because if you watch one of the other videos about always having a CTA, whenever I'm on somebody else's platform, I always have a call to action. Why? Because you always want to give them the next steps. All right. The last and most important piece is building your own platform. So one of the things that I noticed as I've been growing my business over the last 12 years is building my own platform. So we host summits every single quarter. What does that do? Gives us about 300 and 400 leads every single quarter. I host webinars. Well, we don't do them as much live anymore. Once you get your 10,000 hours and you master something, you kind of automate it, right? So I probably have about 5 automated webinars that are live at this moment. And so I don't have to do them live as much as I did in the past when I was building my brand. Now we still do them just to keep ourselves, kind of updated with the trends and things like that. So webinars, virtual training, summits, challenges, these are all your own platform where you're inviting people into your space, into your platform. And what it does is it creates the opportunity for you to now become the expert. They're going to be paying more attention to you and to the information that you're sharing because this is your platform. So I'm just going to review real quick. Make sure you start pitching yourself to be on someone else's stage. I challenge you to focus on that for the next 30 to 45 days and see how many speaking opportunities you get. Then seek out podcast opportunities. Last but not least, start hosting your own virtual event, whether it's a masterclass, a webinar, a summit, or something like that. Because you always have to have a webinar in your funnel. Yes, you do. We'll do another video on that one. But I challenge you, start to put that webinar funnel, build your own stage, because every time you promote yourself and promote a training or a summit or a podcast, people are paying attention. They congratulate you. They're commenting. Every time they comment, it pushes the algorithm because people are engaging with your posts. All right. So I think I've shared enough. My name is Dakisha Williams, your webinar strategist. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable.